very quiet. There's the river just down there beyond the camper vans. Good morning everybody, and welcome back to the channel. That's me complete here at Lindeland camping, and now I am going to go to, when I find it on the sat nav, Lysebotn. Thank you very much. It's about an hour and a half away. There we go. Double check I've not left anything. All good. Very quiet campsite. Even though there was a road there, traffic died down after 10. So I was going to get the ferry to Songersand, which is halfway down the fjord. I was looking online last night to book it. Unfortunately, on the website, the car ferry has broken down, the engine failure. It's not working until the 1st of July, which is tomorrow. So yeah, that scuppered my plans a bit. I've got a long day today. Tick that box today. It's going to be a nice day, as you can see already. Sun's coming out. If you like this series for my 2025 Norway trip, please like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. So I've now turned off onto the road that goes to Lysebotn. Bit of a cold start this morning. Temperature, certainly as I've headed this way, has got colder. It was 17 degrees in the campsite this morning, according to the air temperature on the bike. However, it's showing 11 now, and I can certainly feel that. Yeah, lots of passing places, so we'll have to take it easy, especially with the cars coming down at speed, or camper vans. Thank you. You're not moving for anybody, are you? I've got a feeling that the SD cards might actually get filled up on this trip. Anyway, I've brought a hard drive which I can transfer using my phone, so I will endeavour to do that. Come on, sheepsies. One thing that I was just thinking about riding through here is I'm glad I didn't do this last night. Late evening, it was raining, and I would not want to have ridden along here in the rain. One, it'll probably be covered in cloud, so the views wouldn't have been as good as they are, and two, the views wouldn't have been as good as they are. Late afternoon, either people rushing to get to the campsite, or they've missed the ferry, or yeah. "8 degrees. It is cold at the minute. Got my summer gloves on, vented summer gloves, and I can feel that temperature drop. Wow. I think there's a viewpoint or something as well, if memory serves, when I was looking at online. Yeah, it's narrow road. I'm lost for words. Oh, that must be the viewpoint. These aren't the switchbacks that are the famous ones on route either. They're down there. Box ticked. Stop here for some lunch, I think. Let my brakes cool down. I want the obligatory photograph, I think, whilst there's nobody there. Everybody has to do it. Okay, slight change of plan there. I wanted to get a coffee, but everything's shut. So what I'm going to do is I will make my way back up to the top of the mountain and the cafeteria that's up on the mountain. Different perspective going the other way. Okay, that was a bit pants. So I'm gonna make my way out of here. So the cafe here is closed. Yeah, I will make my way back to civilization to get a coffee and maybe some late breakfast. It's going to be another long day today. As I said, the car ferry, according to the website, has broken down, so it's not taking any vehicles until the 1st of July, which is tomorrow. It's a bloody shame. So I've got a detour back the way I came, and then all the way around the headland. Yeah, anyway, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Oh no, this is the place with all the cairns. Cool. I'm not stopping. Just keep going. It's going to be a long day. Certainly going the other way gives you a different perspective. You snuck up on me. Yeah, it's going to be busy coming in, that's for sure. One of the difficult choices is finding that balance between enjoying these roads when you're the only one on them and looking at the scenery, because it is amazing to see such a beautiful landscape. Okay, you're gonna pull over at some point, I'm assuming. Right there, thank you. Yeah, it's going to be busy going in. That's why I'm glad in one respect that I got in there early. I forgot about the wandering sheep, so I shouldn't really go too feisty down here. I think by the end of this trip I'll have put over 4,000 miles on these tyres, if not more. And given they were brand new before I set off, it'd be interesting to see the state of them. It's the Metzler Torrents next, which I think is a great tyre. Find a coffee stop somewhere, bite to eat, maybe a cafe or a restaurant en route. Petrol station's about 20 kilometres. There might be some cafe in here or something, maybe. Okay. Seems like a good as place as any. Front leg stretch and a bite to eat and a coffee or something. I will switch you off and then bring you back in a bit. Had a nice healthy lunch. Now I'm going to carry on with my journey. I still have a long way to go. Because of the ferry being out of action, I've had to retrace my steps, and now I'm on the wrong side of the fjord to get to my destination, so I've got a ferry to catch. The weather is fantastic. It's a nice 23 degrees. The scenery is spectacular. The roads are superb. So onwards we go. Oh, I just had a thought. The ferry I'm supposed to be catching, I think, is part of the same network, so I'm not sure if that's working. Anyway, there's a fuel stop in 4K. I'm going to stop there, double check the ferry website and see if it's still possible to go on that ferry rather than going all the way to Stavanger and up from there, which I don't really want to do. I've been to Stavanger. So we'll soon see if the ferry's in operation. It's this one I want. Yep. Just going to squeeze everybody on here. Be interesting. Okay, squeezed on the ferry. Now the road 13 is supposed to be a really good scenic road, and I can see why. Looks amazing already. There's a viewpoint here in 500 meters, so I will stop there and look back, take a picture or two, and then put my earplugs in, because I've forgotten to put my earplugs in. So I just went to the local supermarket in this town to buy some food for the campsite tonight, and none of my cards would work to pay for the food. It was only about 300 kroner, and I didn't have enough Norwegian to pay for the food. So the nice lady behind me offered to pay. I said no, and asked for a mini bank, and there was an ATM across the road. A quick run across the road, took some money out, back, and paid. It was very kind of her to offer to pay. A very nice gesture. I doubt if that would have happened in the UK. Anyway, going to carry on now. It's a long day as it is. It's going to be quite late before I get to Odda. I might not even get there today. I might decide to find a campsite nearer and go there. But yeah, let's carry on out of town and head north. Be nice to get back out onto the quieter roads. Anything in the cities is 50 kilometers an hour. So I've put a waypoint marker at the next fuel stop, which is in 45 kilometers away. I've got about 100 left in the tank according to the trip, so I'll fill up there and maybe look for a campsite. I know it's only 2 o'clock, but I think it's been a long day. When I was looking at routes to take and which way to go north, this road 13 was showing up on my TomTom navigation planner as a good road, and lo and behold, it actually is. It's quite, once you get out of the town, it's really good. They've all been good, to be honest. Another ferry. Ooh, is he there already? That'd be good. Cool. Just missed the ferry. That's annoying. Hey, never mind. Shouldn't take that long to get there and back again. So whilst I've had this little ferry ride, I have found a potential campsite. It's a couple of hours away, so about 5:30 arrival. More than likely it'll be nearer 6. There's a waterfall en route which I want to stop at and take a couple of pictures as usual, and then we'll see how far I get. Great, let's bike us off first. All good. Excuse me. This reminds me of a few of the passes in Switzerland. Going across a little bridge. It is windy up here actually. Okay. Putting some mountings in for netting or something. Stabilise the rock. It's very humid. Ew, it's raining. Okay, that was a nice quick stop to stretch my legs. I have found a campsite which is less than 2 kilometers away, called Odda camping. It's nearly 5 o'clock. I think it's time to call it quits for today. Go to the campsite, set the camp up and make some food and chill out for the rest of the evening. Must remember, get power. 700 meters. Down here then, isn't it? Okay, cool. See where this campsite is then. Not seen any signs for camping just yet. Oh, usually where the flags are, that's where the campsite is. Okay, where's reception? Just perfect. Let's see if they've got room for a pitch with electric, and I'll catch up in a bit. So where's the lecky? Just behind me, he said. Okay, perfect.